Well, good morning. Happy Sunday. I think it's July 20th. Um, and it's just stopped raining. Grab my umbrella just in case, handy dandy umbrella. But I was just walking over to the church this morning. We have visiting pastors this morning, so it's going to be really cool. They're just attending today, but they're going to be preaching next Sunday. So you can go to my husband's Facebook and look for Rivers of Life Assembly of God in Ninilchik, Alaska. So, it's been a week. It's been a, who am I kidding? It's been a month. But Friday, I took Friday off from work so that I could have some extra time down. Last weekend, I lost a really good friend. She was an amazing woman, and she passed away to cancer. And I just, when you spend your whole life mopping up everyone else, it's really funny because in my family, people ask who counsels the counselors. I'm a counselor. And, well, my sons do. My husband does. It's that person that's closest to you. Looks like people over there getting ready to go fishing. There's a fishing charter behind me. But you take on a lot and you try to bottle up everything you're going through. And at some point you have to stop. You have to stop and heal yourself. If you keep what we call onboarding, and what I do, we call it onboarding, so when you take on other people's emotions and you feel them as if they're your own, or you have so many of them that you can't take on anymore. You can process only so much. And the idea as a counselor is to kind of keep that wall's distance to be able to deal with it kind of in a way that it doesn't affect you a whole lot, but you're still empathetic, you're still compassionate and caring for what you do. But it's really difficult when you're dealing with something so tragic in your life. And I have other things that are going on in my life, and so it was just a little too much. So I went to my one-on-one. I'm required to go to my own one-on-one every Thursday with my boss as a counselor. Usually about every 40 hours, we're required to undergo some kind of one-on-one ourselves. Are we doing okay? What's going on at work? All the things, making sure we're not onboarding and crashing ourselves so that we can continue to do our job efficiently. But I went and I got through it, and I was telling my boss all the things and what was going on and giving him the update of what's going on there and where we're at and the new guys and the ones. That mosquito is determined to get me. Sorry about that. But get away. Sorry about that. But I went to my own one-on-one, and at the end of it, he said, okay, I know that you had lost a friend. How are you doing? And aside from my husband and my sons and my daughter, that is the first time that someone's actually, with an incredible amount of care and concern, say, how are you doing? I kind of fell apart. That little bottle cap that I've been holding all that stuff, it fell off. Bottle cap fell off. It was not pretty. I kind of fell apart, and I needed time. And so I asked my boss, I said, would it be okay to take tomorrow off? And he's like, yes. And so I've spent the whole weekend down here in Ninilchik, and I needed this. I needed to take today off. I was going to take all of today off and not even do church this morning, except I forgot that we had visiting pastors coming, so I kind of got to be there, and I got to sing, and I got to do all the things, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not like I would have slept past about 8 o'clock anyway. My brain wakes up at the crack of dawn whether I want it to or not. It's like, okay, get up, get coffee, get all the things, get ready to go, and then, yeah. Oh, man. Speaking of overload, I literally just walked all the way over here to the church and forgot the key to the church. I'm going to walk back. It's okay. The little house is only about 200 foot away. It's not really that far. But it's just one of those things that's a reminder of when you work with people that don't seem to care enough about their own lives. Some of them do. It's like a half and half thing. Some of them really do care about their own lives. Some of them don't care about their own lives. But when you're dealing with that, and then somebody who really did care about their own life lost their life. And all of this happens in the course of 1 week. And you're just like, how am I supposed to deal with this? Well, I did a whole lot of praying. I did a whole lot of just staying by myself, doing things that made my soul feel happy. And just talking to God and doing all the things that I knew that would heal me and heal where I was going with things. But at the same time, I still think that I'm going to have moments where I'm going to think about my friend and I'm going to cry, and I'm going to think about my friend and I'm going to cry. And last year, as some of you probably remember, I lost another friend around this time of year, and I'm learning to hate July. July has not been a good month for me for 2 years running. People keep dying, but at the same time, last year in July, my little baby girl gave birth to my first grandchild, and I know I haven't put him on here yet. Mama wants a little privacy with her baby, so at some point I will put up a compiled video of my new baby grandson who just turned a year old. He is so stinking cute, but she doesn't want him highly publicized. And whilst the other grandparents aren't listening to her, this mama respects. Okay, I was a mama. I kept my kids out of the public light too. My kids used to complain of having parents that are larger than life, and you know, mom's a counselor and dad used to do what dad used to do, and dad's a pastor now and mom's a pastor now, and so it's just all these things, and it's so hard on them. So we try to shield them as much as we can and let them be them, let them live their own life and determine who they're going to be without the shadow of their parents looming over them. I heard in a movie line, I wish I could remember the name of the movie, but it said, a sapling cannot grow in the shadow of a mighty oak. It needs sunlight. Ever After. That's the movie it came from. And I was just like, that is so true. How many parents are like seemingly larger than life to their kids, even though we're really not, we're just doing jobs. But to the kids, it doesn't seem like that. When everybody knows your parents, when everybody knows who you are, it's really hard for the kids when they just want to do normal kid things. And, you know, so I've just had a lot to think about my children and the direction of their lives and the people that I work with, and especially, oh man, especially the people that I work with. I pray for them every single day. I have to, because I need God to intercede in their lives, because right now they don't know how to intercede in their own lives. And so when you have people like that in your life and you're dealing with your own grief and your own issues, prayer is your biggest weapon. You have got to learn to wield that weapon with serious power. And just learn to surrender everything to God. But I'm going to go in and get the key. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. But I'm going to go in and get the key and then walk back. But I just wanted to share this week because it's been an emotional up and down. It's been a lot. But what I've learned is that prayer is power. And I already knew that. But this week I've needed it more. And I know that I've needed it more. I've needed God. And I've just really... Because when you can't think for yourself, sometimes sitting down and doing something silly, like working on a hobby, and that's what I did. I've been working on hobbies and just doing my own thing and just trying to enjoy some quiet. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I love documentaries. I love to study. I'm a chronic studier, so I've been doing that. And the only people I've communicated with over the last 4 days are my husband and my children. That's it. And it was nice to just tune the rest of the world out for a while. So when you're going through crap, pray for everyone, pray for those people you're trying to deal with, but when it comes down to your own sanity and your own stress level and self-care, prayer is your friend. Take that time to yourself. Do something for yourself. It's okay. You don't need everybody else's permission to do it. You know where your meter is. You know when you're ready to blow your thermostat, and you know when you need to stop. And I knew that I needed to stop. So learn when you need to stop and just take that time out and just take it with Jesus, because no matter what, he's there. If you want to scream, cry, and carry on, he's still there. He'll listen, and then he'll make you feel better when it's over. But life is going to happen, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's what we do with our lives and what God gives us and how we handle the challenges that God puts before us. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to go get the key, go back to church, practice music, and I'll see you on the next.